Georgia on the logo, celebrating back-to-back Nats. Perfection wears red and black tonight, 15-0.
Georgia 4 yards from an SEC championship. First down, ETN in the I formation. They hand it to him. Touchdown! Georgia SEC champions!
Sigue Ringo, corta dentro, Ringo, touchdown! Georgia! Flea flicker to get the night started. Downfield looking for Godwin, into his hands, and guess which dogs are barking first? Uga, get after it! Sonny Michel will send the Dogs home to the championship game.
And Bobo throws that thing in the end zone, and
Yes! Touchdown! Touchdown and a goal line!
Georgia Bulldogs bludgeon their way to back-to-back. Glory, glory. Georgia, as the fight song says.
This is our love for each other. 1 + 1 = what? 3. We are better together and we are connected.
This is Robert Iron E. Singleton, a.k.a. D-Dog from The Walking Dead, or Alton from The Blind Side, and you are watching Respect The Hedges on the Fan Addict Sports Network. All right, guys, go Dogs, sick 'em.
Yo, what up, what up? It is Respect The Hedges. We back in the building. My boy, Coach I can't be here tonight. He out handling grown folk business. So your boy Shawty gonna try to keep it in the middle of the road. You know what I'm talking about? But they say it take a village, and I got some of the village with me. But before we get into all that good stuff with the village gonna talk about, we are sponsored by the Tailgate Kings. Man, the budget. Somebody, what's going on? Yeah, before we get into our topics tonight, man, we're going to bring some of the village in who we got tonight. Y'all already know the man with the most energy. Our double dog, baseball, football, DB, E-Rod. What's happening?
Hey, Shawty, you looking pretty good, man, behind the steering wheel, boy. This 6'4", man. Keep it in the road, man. Hey, as you can tell, Dog Nation, I don't have a voice. Let me tell you, boy, if you was in the building on Saturday, your ass wouldn't have a voice either. Hey, man, shout out to Dog Nation for everybody that was in the stadium. Shout out to Dog Nation one more time to the 10th power for that fourth quarter, because was different. That was different. That made a difference in the game. Shout out to Dog Nation. That fourth quarter was elite. If you was there, let me know what you was doing in the fourth quarter. Can you talk? Let's go.
But you're going to have to get you a little tea and a little lemon or something.
I'm trying it.
Well, we appreciate the energy. We appreciate you showing up. Next on deck, part of the village, Collie Paul, my OG, the man, the best curl route running man I ever know. Big play, my OG. CA, what's happening?
That 4 route. Oh, you're on mute.
You know what I mean? Put the boom mic down. That intro was too good.
It was too good.
It was. It sounded good to me. I said, I curl your hair out here, man. I'm running curl all night long. Make it look new every time. What's going on, fellas? Glad to be in the place, man. Hey, E-Rob, I got to second what you said, brother. That emotion that the fan base had, second to none. You know, I of course had a chance to swing by the Bulldog Bourbon Club and the Morris Hall tailgate. Man, we had a chance to take a family photo and be a part of that Bulldog momentum, trying to get these guys on the victory. It was an awesome time. Had some special guests to come by and join the party. They didn't get what they came for, but they got what they deserved, you know. So we were always welcome anybody that want to swing through. But I do have to say, man, I really enjoyed the environment. You know, I can't handle being in the building if I ain't on the sidelines with a helmet and a mouthpiece in. So, you know, sitting outside that thing is just as exciting. You can feel it all throughout Athens. And to see that team play as well as they did in the fourth quarter, after looking at what we all saw early in the game, that was special. You know, we do have a lot to look forward to, and at the same time, a lot that we can clean up. So it left a lot on the plate for us, but I couldn't be happier with the result.
Well, I'm glad we left some on the plate because we're going to talk a little bit about that. But before we get into it, man, I'm just going to say shout out to some of the folks in the comments. First off, shout out to the First Lady. She always in the
What's
business.
going on, First Lady?
Yes.
Yes, sir. My boy Chicken. What it do, Chicken? Oklahoma fan. What's happening?
What's happening?
Hey, boy, I ain't going to tell your name, or is it Kadarius Favors? What's
That's
happening?
little cuz Kadarius. What's going on, Katie?
What's happening?
Hey, man, I only got a UGA education. Lance B, what's going on? Shout out to my boy.
That's more than good enough.
Big Mike, what's happening?
Of course, Susie Dixon, what's happening? Always been rocking with the Cavs, whether we be positive or negative. She always
like that.
Katie, what's happening?
I like it. I ain't mad.
Yeah, I'm on mine too, Katie.
Best one in the house. Y'all need to look her up if you need some photos taken. Kate Hill, what's happening?
Kate Hill, photographer.
Our resident dog. If you got something on your chest, you need to get it off your chest. You need some confidentiality. Holla, dog.
Dr. Go, man. I need some confidentiality.
Yes, sir.
Last I heard you were looking for you, Shot. I heard you were dodging bullets over there. I ain't gonna start, man, but you know, we're a little off script tonight.
Brian Drake within the house, man. Appreciate you tapping in. Shout out to everybody in the
comments. What up, Drake?
Let's get it going. Let's get this thing rolling.
I see you, bro.
We got the energy good. So I'm gonna ask you guys some things specifically, but I don't want to get into the specifics right now. And I'm coming to you first, E-Rob. Just give me your overall thoughts on the game versus Ole Miss. Just give me your overall, not too much specifics, because I'm gonna ask you something specific, but just give me your overall thoughts on the game, man.
So I'm gonna give you my overall thought, and this should pretty much encapsulate how I felt. About halfway through the first quarter, whenever the defense went out on the field, I sat down on my phone, just looked at my phone, and got caught up on my emails. I didn't even watch the defense until the damn fourth quarter. That's how bad they were.
You got caught up on a lot of emails.
I did, cause hey, bro, look here, man. When I was watching that performance that they put out there, it was physically making me ill. I'm like, damn, bro, another team is perfect on third down, like 10 in a row. Another team. Come on, bro.
Okay, E. Don't.
Okay.
I don't want you to take all the meat out the
bone.
Do
your thing. Hey, man.
No, wait, I know where you're going. I just want you to say something. What just overall, what do you think about just the win and, you know.
Okay. Thank you, Shouter. Thank you for bringing me off the lid. I appreciate you. Well, you're doing a good job. You worth the money right there for bringing me off the lid.
I was going to let you jump. I said, let him jump.
Yeah, I know it. I'm glad your ass ain't there on the one.
You already see how it goes.
But look, though, seriously, though, offensively, I couldn't have been more happy. I thought Mike Bobo called a great game. I felt like Gunner, he proved something again with what he'll do in those gotta have it moments. And you know what I'm saying? That you really can't quantify that. So shout out to Gunner, shout out to the offense, shout out to the defense doing what they need to do when they need to do it. And then I'm gonna let CA talk before I start getting all worked up.
And before I go to CA, let me ask you this question, and I'm gonna ask the panel this, Ashley, just in general. Where would you rate Gunner right now as in terms of quarterbacking rankings in the SEC? Just quickly.
See, I think that he's in the upper echelon because he, in terms of being efficient, and that is the one thing that I wanted out of my quarterback: be efficient, score me touchdowns, don't turn the damn ball over. That's it. Score touchdowns, don't turn it over. Put us in good plays, and that's really all I want. If we get that, and then you add some playmaking to that, which he has, I got what I want in my quarterback.
Okay, CA, before I come to you, man, we got somebody else from the village just joined us. My partner, Mr. Tailgate King himself, tight end 9'6". What's happening, JB?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Man, I'm over here in the witness protection program, man. I'm hiding out because we're gonna be having to do some real detrimental things here in the future to get these W's. But I'm feeling good today, so I want to show up.
Okay,
I appreciate it.
So, CA, same question to you, man. Like I said, man, I'm gonna ask you guys some things very specific in the next segment. So I didn't want to get too deep into it, but just give me your just general overall thoughts on the game and where it happened against Ole Miss.
In general, man, I thought we were extremely competitive, especially on the offensive side. Disappointed in defense, especially when you look at nobody punting until late in the game. But that also reinforced the fact that my offense kept us close. So I was excited about offense overall, surprised, pleasantly surprised at the production, and to see the defense compete and close it out late. Okay, that made up for a lot of wounds that happened early. But overall, that's my general synopsis. My offense was a little bit. I was surprised when I had the score that I predicted. I didn't have Georgia getting more than 35 points. So, hey, they did way more than I expected. It was timely. We needed every drop. And at the same time, again, defense, those first 3 quarters, it's like we're in a rewind situation. All we see is success from the other team, and it's a struggle.
And JB, I'm gonna come to you in a second, but same question to you, JB. Not JB, but CA, just in general, quickly. Where would you rank and how would you rank Gunner right now in the SEC as a quarterback?
I got Gunner top 5. I can't say exactly where I got him at, but if you look at some of the other quarterbacks that had high expectations, they kind of fell off, especially just Sellers and young kid down in Florida. Pick me up if you can.
DJ.
Thank you. Lagway. Yeah, those two falling off, and then Nussmeier being not as consistent. The kid at Missouri hadn't proven himself yet. Texas A&M kids stepping up. So there aren't very many that are really leading their team to victory in a strong way. And Gunner, you got to take him into consideration to be close to the top of the list in the conference. So I would say top 5, not knowing 100% everybody's deal. But I feel strong about him because what I've seen him make plays in the clutch, not be afraid. He tucks it. When he does tuck it, he knows how to run the ball. He's got good vision. He ain't the fastest, the most fleet of foot. But great vision in the run game. I think that's helped us most because when he gets loose, he can feel it when he gone, and I like that about him. So,
I like all that. V, you good? You don't got a chance to get warmed up down there, bruh?
Hey man, I'm cool, man, but there ain't a whole bunch of meat left on his bone after you go behind Corey.
Here we go. Come on now.
just in general, you ain't got to be too specific at the moment, but just in general, what I'm saying. Overall, what were your thoughts on the game? You know what I'm saying? Just in general.
Look, I'm gonna kind of follow the sentiment. I'm sure of my guest host on the show, man. I thought that I was surprised with the efficiency that we showed up with on Saturday. I was surprised at the points that we scored because all of those points were needed. And I think that what I saw was a little bit more of a maturation in Gunner, even though we know he missed some throws. We know he missed some
not many
some throws that would have resulted in some scores, additional scores, because we scored anyway. What I did see was when he was using his legs, it seemed like he was using his legs more to extend plays and then find the open receivers than he was before earlier in the season in some of the games that we saw before. And he made some very smart decisions. Listen, it kind of jump into the next question if you were going to ask it to me, so I'm going to go ahead and answer it. If you look at the quarterbacks in the SEC and how they're playing and who all was just named, who have performed, I mean, you look at Mateer, I thought that he was going to be a Heisman Trophy candidate, and he's come back to earth, crashing like a meteor. I really looked at the game, and I can only really go on the past few games that Gunner's played, man. I'm saying he's probably in the top 2 to 3 quarterbacks playing in the league from what I've seen over these last few games. Okay. And I like what was going on in the offense. And so, yeah, man, I was impressed with the offense. Defense, of course, I'm quite sure we'll get into that. And because we need something more on their side. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what the problem is, but we need something more.
Yeah. Well, Dad, I'm anxious to hear what you think about Gunner as far as his ranking thus far during the season.
Yes, I was gonna bring up the real with it, and I'll go ahead and do mine and to give Cal a chance to
football
warm
genius.
up. But shout out to Cool Cal. We got another guy from the village that's helping us keep this thing in the middle of the road. The coolest fan in the land. Cool Cal, what's happening?
The football genius
My
is in the
bad. What
house.
up?
What's happening? What's
My
happening?
bad. My bad. Fell a little late tonight, but I'm here. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and let you do your thing, Shaw. I know you're about to make some
Yeah.
points.
And I give you, and I ask you, I come to you with the same thing. I'll give you a chance to warm up here. My overall thoughts on the game, man. I was just very impressed, obviously, with the W. Once again, you get the win. You can't be mad with the win. But the offense again showed you, man, we can win any way you want to play it. You know what I'm saying? So that was very impressive to me, being able to come out and score that amount of points. And I said this about the defense, which we're going to transition to here in a second. At the end of the day, I've been saying this out the year. You know, we're doing a lot of bending, but we ain't breaking. You know what I'm saying? I know we gave up a lot of points. 35 is a lot of points, but at the end of the day, we only gave up 350 yards to a team that was averaging way over 500 yards. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll get into the minutia of the defense, but just my overall thoughts on the game is, again, we got the W. And we showed you we can win any way you want to bring it to us. At the same time, you know, that's one thing I don't like is because it's something one of my co-hosts has talked about in the past, playing with your food and even just playing down to the level of competition. Granted, there was a top 5 team, not speaking about them specifically, but just in general. We tend to play to whatever our competition level is, regardless of how good we are supposed to be. So I leave that at that. And Cool Cal, I'm gonna come to you. Without being very, very specific, because I'm going to ask you some specific things in the next segment, could you just give me your overall thoughts? Oh, I'm sorry. And Gunnar Stockton, I apologize. And Gunnar Stockton, I think I got him maybe ranked 5 right now. My top 5 quarterbacks in the SEC would be Diego Pavia 1, Ty Simpson 2. Then I'm going to go with the kid from Arkansas, Taylor Green 3. Then I would probably have Gunner at 4. So that would be my ranking for
top
Gunner.
5.
Nice.
Right, top 5.
Yeah.
So Cool Cal, just in general, what's your overall thoughts on the Ole Miss and UGA game?
Oh man, shit. Happy as hell we won. But I thought the game looked a lot like this is what our team is. You know, there's a lot of things to be desired defensively. I know I'll say we got stops when we needed to in the fourth quarter, whether the game is 7-3 and you need to get a stop, or it's 40-37, you need to get a stop. We did that. So I was happy to see that. But overall, like I said, our defense, they got a lot of work to do. It's not a great defense. Because I just don't think we do some of the things well to be a great defense, which is getting after the quarterback consistently, causing turnovers. I think those types of things make great defenses. But offensively, we're a much better offense than I probably thought we may be. I feel like, man, we got a lot of damn weapons out there. And I was happy to
We
see us
lost
kind of
one.
streamline some things too, with the receiving core, with our backs. I think let's streamline. I think we did a really good job with that. And I think that made a difference. Like let's get our core guys and let's go and let's stop trying to placate and play 7, 8, 9 different guys. Let's get our guys. Let's go and let's go with them. So I think we found that Saturday, especially offensively.
So what would be your take on Gunner Stockton and how he stands in the SEC quarterback ranking? What would you have Gunner at?
Right now, I put Gunner in the top 3 with Pavia and Ty Simpson. That's where I would go with Gunner right now. I think Gunner's getting better each week. I think we're starting to kind of let the reins go. And shit, man, he's like what, number 2, 3, 4 in the nation in QBR right now.
I think he's number 2 in QBR.
Number 2 in the nation. Yeah. So and we still look for things to kind of nitpick with him about, but man, I'm proud. I like what Gunner's doing. I think Gunner gave us a good sample last year. He played some big time competition, Texas, Notre Dame in a playoff game. And I think he proved well in those games, and I think he's continuing that now.
Yep.
And hey, listen, man, we got a type of offense, man, that can go out there, should be getting 40 points a game. So that's the way I look at it. That's how we're going to have to win this year.
And just to piggyback off that a little bit, man, because I've probably been one of his hardest critics. Hey, man, shout out to our OC Mike Bobo, man. You know, he has definitely answered the call. You know, I don't know if he was maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So shout out to him, man. Even when plays are not working, you can obviously see it's just more of a lack of execution. It's not where he's dialing up schematically. So shout out to Bobo. So I'm gonna do this right here, man. I'm gonna let CA go last on this call. Y'all say he take all the
bone. No did
right.
I'm gonna let my OG go last. And I'm gonna let my partner in protect the custody and the dog. I'm gonna let him start this out.
Let's rock. Let's rock.
We all saw it, man. You know, we all saw the struggles and the inability to get out the field on third down. Our defense struggled again from that standpoint, in my opinion. But I just want to know from your standpoint, give me what do you think our defensive struggles are, and why are we having these defensive struggles, even though we winning games?
Man, Shawty, man, I tell you what, I went back and I was checking out the all 22, and looking at our defense against Ole Miss, it literally looks like we have no identity. We don't have we have guys who come off the line of scrimmage and immediately look like they're looking to catch. We have DBs who are on the outside and they aren't making a decision one way or another. Are they gonna be aggressive in their technique? Are they gonna bail in their techniques? Or do they even have an identity on what they're trying to do in that particular defense? And it looks disjointed. The linebackers aren't getting up under the curls. The DBs aren't making tackles. Honestly, I absolutely this defense don't look like any defense that I would recognize to be a Kirby Smart Georgia Bulldog defense, and that's speaking from the time that he's gotten here. I absolutely
Well, I'm gonna ask you this before I go to E-Rob, because this was proposed to me on another show, and I just wasn't in the right frame to be trying to dispel it or argue, because I just thought it was totally ridiculous. But I'm just gonna pose this to the panel, and I'm gonna bring it up to everyone. I was told by another fan base that our defense schematically is outdated. So from watching the all 22 from your standpoint, is it something schematically that you're seeing that's wrong?
So I'll say it like this. I don't know if you can schematically draw up somebody whooping somebody in front of you.
Thank you.
Exactly.
I don't know if you can schematically, draw up somebody making an open field tackle. That's not schematics.
Thank you.
That's execution. That's talent. That's technique.
Let's go.
Those are things that football players develop or ingrained. So you can't draw a dog up. I mean, you can draw an ugly, but you can't draw a dog who gets on that line and whoops a double team. I'm sorry, that's just not what you can design. What you design is a scheme that might fool or kind of put a cover over the coverage that the quarterback is looking at. But at the end of the day, I need somebody to go out there and just whoop somebody head up them one-on-one or make an open field tackle. And we're doing none of those things.
Stag, I put that Michael Baker comment back up. Same question to you, E-Rob. Just, what are your general thoughts on our defensive struggles, even though we're, continuing to win games? Like, what do you think are the issues? What can we do to fix those issues?
Man, our defense is bad. Let me just start off like that. But it's not something that's not redeemable, because even though our defense is, let me say it again, freaking bad, they do have a redeeming quality. You don't really run the ball on us. So you don't really have a two-way go. Right now, we're just giving up a lot of passing, but you can't throw for 300 and run for 200. We're not giving that up. So I think Ole Miss ran for like 80-some yards. So we are able to stop the run. So that is a redeeming quality. We have to build on that. And you were just talking about schematically. So, and I think JV hit it right on the head. Look, man, up front, I think we're catching. And Kirby always talks about we have to strike up front. We got to knock them backwards. And that's what we had in the previous years. We had bullies. These guys aren't bullies. They're just playing football. So Kirby needs those guys who are just broad street bullies, will fight you and will just up front, and it's ugly. It's not what you want, you know what I'm saying? It's hand-to-hand combat. And these guys are catching, they're getting caught up on, and it's not, that's why it doesn't look like what we've seen in the past. So I think the scheme is fine, man, but up front, you have to whoop another man over and over and over, and we're not doing that, and we did that in the past.
If you're trying to run that scheme that we running, that's kind of the point.
If you are playing defense, if you're gonna be good, it's gonna be asses getting whooped out there. Ain't no way around it. It ain't no scheme. Ain't no scheme. You have to beat the other man. You know what I'm saying? So you can all that right there. It's about whooping that man in front of you and then making the play. Ain't no more to it. Now back in the secondary, I don't want to be too hard on them because we're not getting any pass rush. And if you don't get a pass rush and you're playing DB and you're playing linebacker and you're trying to get in these zones, and I know everyone's watching, they're like, damn, every time we drop in the zone, it's big holes. Yes, well, if you got 5 or 6 seconds, you're going to find holes in the zone. You're going to find holes in every zone. So we got to figure a way to affect the quarterback. That needs to be rule number one. And I know that so the last thing, and I'm going to get off my soapbox, and I know that they are going over third downs over and over. I know that it is an emphasis, but it's not going to get fixed. It's not. I know we can't fix it this year, but it's not even going to get better if we can't affect the quarterback. So they need to do something to affect the quarterback, and that's really all I got to say about that.
No, I like it all. So it kind of ties into what the comment that Michael Baker is saying right here. I kind of wanted to address this, but I'm gonna let Cal tie this into his little segment here. So, but I want to ask you this right here before I go to Cal. Michael Baker, just from what we have seen when we are playing pressure defense, because we can't get pressure. Obviously, we can't get pressure with 4. We have to send more than 4. With the way our DBs have been playing as of late on islands, one-on-one, in my opinion, you just giving 15 yards. You might well do, so just from a coaching standpoint, in my opinion, you might have to be careful with trying to get so much pressure to what E-Rod was just talking about in terms of not having those players up front that just whooping for ass. So, Cool Cal, what is your overall thoughts on the struggles of the defense? And to Michael Baker's point, could you answer his question? What's your opinion on the question he just asked?
Sure. I mean, Mike's spot on, man. Shout out to Michael. Yeah, I feel the same way. If you don't affect the quarterback and your quarterback is comfortable, I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get shredded. I.e., go back to the Tennessee game. I.e., go back to obviously last week. Ole Miss the first 3 quarters of that game. You're gonna get shredded if you don't get pressure on the quarterback. He wasn't a All-American or some first-round guy. This guy's a backup. Now I think he looked obviously like a solid quarterback. Lane Kiffin knows how to develop offense, develop quarterbacks. But at the end of the day, he still was a backup quarterback for a reason. So I think we just have a lot of different issues. I think there's some times I can think right in my mind where we had some one-on-one opportunities to make some plays, linebackers and defensive backs, and they couldn't make plays to get off the field. I can just think of that very vividly where we had some opportunities, and I can't blame that on coaching. I got to blame that on the players, because if you out there, you're one-on-one in a situation, you got to make the damn tackle. You got to make the play. Let's get off the field. We're giving up 3rd and 2s. We're giving up 3rd and 9s. We're giving up everything. So I think this is a season where we got to really hone in. The offense has got to damn carry us throughout the season. That's just the way that this year is going to go. We 7 games in. it's got to be, Stockton's got to be on, continuing to do what he do. We got to go out there to look to be 35 plus every game. And that's just the way that I look at it. I just don't have much confidence in this defense right now.
So when you say you don't have confidence in the defense, is it? I mean, I would say it's definitely the lack of ability to get off a third down, but we're not winning first or second down in a lot of occasions too, right? So that would puts us in third and shorts. So I guess my ultimate question would be, you say you don't have any confidence in the defense. Like, where does the coach? I mean, we don't have any other players.
No. I just think that, okay, so when we have dominant defenses, right, that's just always generally that's our calling card, especially under Kirby. We're a defensive program, we're a defensive team. So when we have elite defenses, we don't really too much concern ourselves with the offense. I just think this year our best players are offensive guys. I think that Bobo and what he's doing with the offense, I think that that's sustainable. I think that that's something that we're really just going to have to hone in on, as far as feeling like, you know what, we just going to have to go out here and score a bunch of points. And that's just the face of the team this year.
It's too late. You sit in the back seat, man. I'm driving this thing now, man. I got a whole agenda. No,
I know this.
What's up,
He can't hear you.
Let the inmates run the asylum.
You're right. Coach,
you off mute?
I'd had that joke in the lobby. Struggling.
Kept him in the lobby.
Struggling.
My coach get his thing together. I really want you to answer the struggles of the defense, but I want you to address Michael Baker's question. I think Stat Guy took it down. I can't put it back. I can't put it up. I really want you to address that question because I think he hits on some key points.
What's your thoughts on the defense, Coach?
But let me say this real quick.
I know we got to get his segment. He ain't had his segment. Go ahead, Cal. I'm just saying.
No. I was just saying, as far as winning with, we're saying we're not winning first and second downs. Whether we're at 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, or 3rd and 10, get off the field. I mean, we're still at third down. It's not like we're not getting to third downs. If we're getting to third downs, we're one step away from getting the hell off the field. And we're not doing that no matter what the down and distance is. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have confidence in the defense because I just don't have confidence that we can get off the field.
Gotcha.
That's my point.
That's what's up.
We're not.
You good, C?
I'm in business. What's up?
So yeah, what are your overall thoughts on our defensive struggles? I can't see Michael Baker question. Once I find it, I pull it up and have you address it. But what are your overall thoughts on the struggles of the defense, even though we continue to win games?
I think the guys hit on the vast majority of it. Just piggybacking off of Cal a little bit. Lack of disruptive plays. That's what I don't think it matters what down it is. We just got a lack of guys going in there and causing a ruckus. E-Rob said it best. Man, we got to win one-on-one matchups. And because I don't have guys on my D-line or at the linebacker that are dominant one-on-one defenders that are known to win a one-on-one matchup that I can count on every play to, like you said, you got to whoop the guy in front of you on defense. And I don't see that in my front seven with any level of consistency. And what I do think has been the biggest issue is, when you don't have that disruption, when you don't have that guy you can count on to get to the passer without any help, now we got to be creative. So it seems like the consensus is we shouldn't take chances because we got this secondary that's been susceptible to give up the deep ball. I'm done babysitting these cats. You on that island for a reason. The hell I brought you in here for. I just rotate them until somebody get it right because I gotta figure out a combination. Otherwise, I won't. We not getting pressure. I mean, ain't nobody coming to save us. Ain't no new talent coming in the portal to save this defense. What we have is what we have, and I think we got to be more creative in how we apply pressure to these offenses. I think we do have to develop some ways to scheme up these blitzes, but it's going to require these guys in my secondary to step up, to be honest with you. I'm not going to babysit you. Shit, I got to blitz one of y'all. What happened to, the safety blitz used to be big for us. We ain't even getting home anymore. If you can't cover, then one of y'all going to have to blitz. Otherwise, what I'm going to do, sit back all day? and wait for you. So I'm just saying, exactly, and it does burn us exactly. And in the game, in the end, yeah, we make plays at the end of the game, but I think that's just gonna come with growth. And I do like to see those guys under pressure. It is what it is. You know, again, I didn't bring you here to sit in the zone. So you do have to learn sometimes on the field, but I just think overall, lack of dominant one-on-one defenders, lack of pressure coming from my front seven, and a lack of coverage. So it's on every level. How we scheme and get out of this issue, that's gonna be where the rubber meets the road. Because again, we're on all three levels with these issues.
You can't scheme that up.
We just got our other village.
You
got our other village member, our actual village leader in the building. And before I go to Coach, I'm gonna ask you about our defensive struggles, right? But I'm gonna ask you something specifically. I want to know about our overall defensive struggles and what you think about it. But I want to know, which I asked the other guy, do you think, because this is what I was asked by another guy from another show. He said that our scheme was outdated. Do you think we have a problem schematically? Because me personally, I think it's come down more about individual effort. But what's your thoughts on the overall defense and the schematics of our defense?
I don't think we have. Y'all can hear me? I'm good.
Yeah,
you good?
Yeah.
I don't think we got a problem schematically. I think we might have mentally, like from the coach's standpoint. I'll say this: when we had Mel Tucker, it was good. When we had Dan Lanning, we was good. When we had Schumann, Cole, Muschamp, we was good. No Muschamp, no Tucker, no Lanning.
I see where you go with this, Coach. I see where you go.
I'm just saying. I don't think, like, scheme-wise, overall, I don't think we have a problem. I think we have a problem here and there with some of the plays, the defenses that he calls. So Saturday, we send pressure and we show some simulated pressures. But yeah, we was playing a lot of zone Saturday. But even in the times up until the fourth quarter, before the fourth quarter, we were playing some man-to-man with no coverage, no safety coverage over the top. But the one that Dalen got beat on, that was man-to-man, no safety over the top. But yet, Dalen's playing, we sending pressure. We
10 yards off. Yeah.
But we 10 yards off the ball. Like as a quarterback, you're taught to see pressure, get rid of the ball. And
that's
you can't, you got to have a DB in the catch area. You have to, like, even if he can't bat the ball down, like just free catches. And then we asking Dalen in a 7-yard space to come up one-on-one. All this field.
So, Coach, to your point, and guys, I just want to throw this out to that point. This kid, I don't know if y'all saw, they did put a timer on this kid, and this kid was getting rid of the ball in under 2.5 seconds. So it was hard to, sack him a lot of times. I'm just throwing. I'm not just throwing.
No, that's good.
Right.
Yeah, throw it out there.
About sacking him, I'm saying, like, anytime you pressure in my, well, I guess that does go to scheme. You know what I'm saying? Anytime we're pressuring, we should be rerouting the receivers, throwing timing off, because if I'm a quarterback and I see the pressure coming, they taught me to get rid of the ball. Boom, get rid of the ball. Boom, get rid of the ball. We can't keep playing like, I don't care what we're doing, dog. Like, even if you playing cover 2 and you playing in the flats as a corner, you're supposed to reroute the receiver, you know what I'm saying, to throw the timing off a little bit, you know what I'm saying, so that the safety have time to get over. It's like, I just didn't like the way we was playing off. And then magically in the fourth quarter, we're not playing off anymore. And all of a sudden we pressuring and they can't do nothing. Like, come on, man. What are we doing? Like, all game, it shouldn't take 3 quarters to do that. And at this point, we getting PIs, but if we giving up 12 yards on the pass, that PI might not get called. So either way, it's 12 to 15 yards. Put them in, man.
Play ball.
Like CA said, hey, man, what we protecting? How they gonna ever learn how to play it if we'll never put them in it? So I guess schematically we are having a problem.
Coach, you taking the keys, or am I still driving?
You got it.
Okay. All right.
I came to kick it.
I just want to. So, cool, Cal. Let me ask you this question, because we're talking about the defense and some of the struggles that we're having on defense.
Mm-hmm.
What would be your, if you had a fix all pill? Because I said we can't get any more players.
Right.
If you had a fix-all pill, where would it be for our defense?
I think Coach just hit on it at the end of his statement. What we were doing in the fourth quarter, let's start that early. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? I think that because obviously the fourth quarter that we shut them down, they had like 12 yards for the whole quarter. I don't know what the hell changed. Maybe I don't know, mentality, scheme, what we were doing. Maybe it was all of the above. But let's get back to that more. I would say we got to still figure out, our work, from the line of scrimmage on out. We still got to figure out some way where we can get, more pressure on the quarterback. I think that's going to be the key. I don't know how the hell we're going to do it, but I think that's going to be that'll obviously help out the DBs because I don't think the DBs are going to help out the front. The front has to help out the defensive backs. So some way, somehow, we got to figure that out. I don't know. We got to be a little more creative, put more guys on the line of scrimmage, let them not know where we're coming from. But that's the only thing that I could see that would probably provide, some sort of a little bit of relief for what we got.
JB, let me ask you this right here. We're talking about the struggles of the defense. I want your answer to the fix-all pill as well. But let me just pose this to you as well to the rest of the panel. Do you think we guys, we maybe just be coming out in a lot of base sets in the first half just to try to get a feel and see if we can stop them in a lot of base sets? Then we make our adjustments. What's your retort to that? Your thoughts on that, JB?
I didn't catch that last part, Shawty, but I think I got the direction of your question. I'm gonna say this. I hope not. If we're coming out in base sets to see what somebody else is gonna do or how they're gonna adjust, I want to dictate. I don't want to be dictated to. And honestly, I look at looking at this film of these guys. We don't have no nasty. We don't have no mean.
Here we go.
Like I very rarely have seen our linebackers get clapped by a running back to the point to where he gets knocked off his feet and embarrassed on a blitz. Or we have linebackers that run into each other or D linemen that run into each other and knock each other down while we're playing defense. They don't even have to block us. They don't have to stand in there and take that heat because we normally have had guys that deliver those blows. Like we're missing a key ingredient in this defense, and I think that has more so to do with what we're seeing on defense than anything. Because if we're allowing another team, we watch film too all week long. Our coaches come in with a game plan, and if they're saying, okay, we're just going to run base and then figure out what we're going to do during the game, that would be a derelict of duty from our coaching staff. But I do think that 100% the players that we have on that field aren't making impact to the game plan. And I think that that's a struggle for the coaches to try to figure out. And the adjustments have to be made off of that. But I'm with the guys, man. Look, I can't play you 10 yards off. I can play you 10 yards off and have a soft D line too.
Right.
I'm sorry. Somebody's gonna have to.
Please.
One of them got to give.
So
got to give.
Let me ask you this, bro. And I think JB hit on a lot of great points. But one of the main things that he kind of hit on, and I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I'm gonna say this right here. With the struggles that our defense is having, I want to know your fix-all pill too. What you could do if you had a fix-all pill. But to JB, something he said. Do you think a lot of our struggles could be to a lot of the youth and inexperience of our defense?
I mean, that definitely plays a role because I think the major issue across the board, not just in Athens, but for most teams that were considered powerhouses that we've had depth, and we've been able to develop the depth, and then when it hits the field, it's actually ready to play. Right now, we got upperclassmen that don't even look like they're ready to play, much less the
experience.
Exactly. So the experienced guys aren't showing, and the new guys are still trying to develop. So I think the only magic pill, because again, we talking about a magic pill that we ain't got. The only magic pill, yeah, I can't find him right now. Let me just say that the magic pill I thought was going to be the transfer from, that we got out the portal. We needed a true pass rusher. We needed somebody who can go out and win one-on-one off the edge with no help, and give us a chance to scheme off that. A guy that can force the offensive line to turn that pass protection his way every time and give us a chance, to make plays behind him. So I think that would have been the magic pill. It could be the kid we lost that went to Missouri, but an edge rusher, I think would have been a major piece for us to have if we had anything to lean on. I hear you.
You hit it.
He left us. No, I'm just saying. So that's all I can imagine. The only problem is it don't seem like he in the locker room.
He ain't. You right. You hit it.
But let me say this too, guys. I know we're talking about inexperience. We got a lot of experienced guys too that aren't playing on the level that we normally are accustomed to seeing too. We've got some juniors and seniors and Bolden who came in and played as fresh. Like, we have a lot of guys that have been in the program, so we can't just necessarily lean and say it's youth. We have a corner that's been starting 3 years. We got experience out there. Those guys have got to play better. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think I mentioned that, Kyle. I think I said definitely both levels.
Yeah, we just talked about like inexperience. Like, it's not, to me, just we always have got young guys that come in and play and make big impacts, but we just don't have our seniors and our juniors playing on the same level that we've been accustomed to.
True.
What's your retort to that, Coach?
I agree. Actually, I mean, I think it's not just youth. Yes, we have youth out there, but it's not just youth. I mean, Jonell Aguero, this is his second year starting, and he is not going up in there laying wood like he's supposed to.
But let me ask you this, Coach. I'm not cutting y'all, but let me ask you this, Coach. We've been talking about it throughout the season. Haven't we always been saying this about him? When is he gonna shit or get off the pot? Like, it's like, when is
it's
he?
Like, he'll make some plays and then he won't make some plays, and that it's something that you always say that speaks to what we got behind him, because he's still on the field. You know what I'm saying? So. I think the fix-all pill is to JV hit on it, not dictate. I mean, we need to dictate the game. Like Mike Bobo took the fight to Ole Miss. He didn't wait for Ole Miss defense to, what kind of defense Ole Miss running on us today? He just like, hey, man, deal with it. This is what we got. Deal with it. Because that's what offenses do to us. They say, this is what we got. Deal with it. So defensively, let's go out there and say, this is what we got. Deal with it. And if they can adjust, then we adjust again. But at the beginning, we can't. And even if you waiting to see what they gonna do, we can't wait 3 quarters. Like, they had 5 drives. What we waiting on? The first 2 showed us what they was gonna do. Take all the check downs. They didn't hit us for outside of that 1 touchdown play. They didn't hit us for no plays over like 15 yards. So we know they're gonna take what we give it to them. So let's get up on them. Hey, man, these guys fast, man. Hey, take a PI here, there. It is what it is.
There we go.
Can you put that comment up by Maurice Dickerson? This was addressed several weeks ago. I personally called out the coaching staff and held their foot to the fire. My partner, CAOG, he constantly says that. I think he used a term of holding a foot to the fire or something about the carpet or something. So we always holding the coaching staff accountable. Those are our war buddies. We play with them, but this is a UGA football channel. We try to be as objective as we can and try to be as truthful as we can. So no, we ain't sandbagging over here, bro.
Right.
Hold
I mean, you
Hold
just
on, wait a minute.
hold
I don't
on,
even
hold on.
Man
what are you trying
crush.
to say?
Right, you just came in, dog. I actually said it was coaching at the defense. Like again, tell it these boys playing 10 yards off the ball. That's not what they choose to do. That's what they're told to do. So when you come in, you gotta hear the whole show before you come in.
Hey, we don't do man crush, big bro.
Right.
Go on with that. I hear you. I love you, but go on.
So guys, get your report cards out. I don't know how your students been doing, but we're gonna transition to this last segment, man. We want to get these mid-season report cards out. And I'm gonna come to my partner, E-Rob, with the most energy first. E-Rob, at this point, mid-season, I want to know what player, coach, or position group their grades and which one of them has been the most consistent. So that's two different questions in one. I want to know what their grades are. I want to know what player, coach, whatever you want to do, who done been the most consistent with their grade are.
Yeah. Well, first, I just want to write this down. It's October 21st, 2025, and we did a whole show talking about the defense. So I want to mark this momentous occasion that we have sat here and talked about defense for damn near an hour. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Now, it took our defense going to holy hell for this to happen, but I'll take it anyway. So, so I'm gonna go a little bit off the beaten path because I'm so tired of hearing about this dude. And it's it plays into what I just said. So we're talking about the defense, and I appreciate it. So I want to give a B++, A-, right at the A- to my man Mike Bobo, because I think that he's done a hell of a job this year. We're talking about a first-year starting quarterback who was ranked in the top 5 in total QBR. We're talking about a quarterback. We just all said he's top 3 in the SEC. We're looking at an offense that has to carry this team, who is a top 5 team in the country. Mike Bobo, and anybody got something to say, come find me. I ain't hard to find.
One last question before I go to the next guy. So, what player, coach, or position group has been the most consistent?
I thought he said Mike Bobo.
Yeah, no, but the most consistent.
No, he just gave a grade. That's why I'm driving. You might get muted next time.
We're going off. Here we go.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, the most consistent. The most consistent position group, in my opinion, is and sorry to take your thunder, CA, is the wide receiver group. I think that they have played every game. I think that they've done really, like one of their biggest deficiencies last year was actually, catching the ball. So they've done a good job of catching the ball. Second on that list was blocking on all the damn screens that we run. We're still not where we need to be, but it's damn show better than it was last year. So I'm seeing improvement, and gotta have it moments. My quarterback is playing well, and he's throwing it to someone. These guys are getting open. These guys are making the play, and these guys are doing what it takes to win. So that position group, along with my quarterback, is doing the damn thing.
That's what's up.
It is.
Cool, Cal. To your point, like I said, it could be
Katie.
two different questions. Let me know what player or coach has been the most consistent. They could be the same or it could be different. Been the most consistent, and also give me your grade on what player, coach, or position at the midway point.
So first off, I want to say thank you for allowing me to speak. But consistency wise, I'm with E-Rob. We've been hard on Bobo over the years. I think he's definitely done a great job as well. And I'm gonna say the receivers as well. I've been really impressed with our receiving group. We've got a lot of variety in our receiving group as well, which I like. Branch coming in the transfer portal, I think he's given us explosiveness that we've been missing the last couple of years. Every time he gets the ball in his hand, I feel like he can go. So I think that's been great. And I think along the lines, the tight ends, like I told B at the game the other day, was tight end day. It was National Tight End Day. So I like the way that they've been playing the last few weeks as well. It seemed like they really picked their game up. And so that's what I'd probably say. I'd go with the receivers, the tight ends. And I'm going to go with Stockton as well. I think that he's stepped in. He's done a fantastic job leading. I feel like he's getting better each week. And I feel excited. I feel excited about the team because I feel like our offense has the ability to carry us. That's why I feel excited about this year. I'm not going to continue to bash and crush the defense. I just don't see it. So I just think we need to lean in on what we do well. And what we do well this year is score points.
So give me what would be your mid-season report card on UGA team, player, coach, or position group?
I'm gonna say if we go on coaching overall, I'm gonna give it a C. I'm gonna give the offense. I'm gonna give the offense an A- this year, and I'm gonna give the defense a D. That's what I call
it. I like it.
Hey, coach. Okay. Hey, real quick, Shawty. Hey, that USC dude that was asking me about.
I'm glad you corrected yourself.
Asking me about.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Don't let him do that. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. What's the USC dude who was asking me about Zachariah Branch? What kind of player he was?
Trojan fight.
What you think he think now? I told him just sit back and watch.
We told him out the muscle how we were going to use them, but that goes part of the coaching and how you use players and put them in position to be successful. Again, shout out to Mike Bobo. JB.
Yes, sir.
Same thing to you, man. Give me your mid-season grade on the player, coach, or position, and same thing in terms of who has been the most consistent player, coach, or position.
Man, I'm gonna go with a guy who realistically has gotten love because of his play, but we love his name not being called, and that's gonna be our center, Bobo.
Good call.
Our center. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you, that young man is playing his ass off this season.
I wasn't sure on him, so respect. Great.
I absolutely wasn't sure. That's a great call, JV.
Yeah, with all the youth around him, with all the shuffling going on, and let me just say, with that deficiency that he got sit on his left hand, directly to his left-hand side, I said 63 a few weeks ago. Let me apologize to that man and his family. I didn't mean 63. I meant 56. And I'm going to say that with my chest. Micah, get your shit together. Bobo.
I love it.
Bobo has played a magnificent game in and game out. Man, that young man
thanks for staying healthy.
But he is balling. More than just staying healthy. He is balling. He is a difference maker for our offense because he's playing with aggression. He's playing with hustle. He's playing like his hair is on fire. And I'm loving watching him. And I can't help but watch him because I watched the derelict of duty that's called a guard that lines up to the left of him.
Hey, JB, is he trying to make some money?
Huh?
Is Bobo trying to make some money?
He's definitely making money. He is making money week in, and if he keeps this up, we'll see him in that second day arena. You know what I mean? Those top 4 rounds. This man is playing that kind of ball. So A+ for that gentleman, because like you said, we had concerns around his play this year, right? I'm sorry, Shawty. What was the other part?
Just give me your grade on your mid-season grade on position, coach, or player.
I'm gonna go overall.
That's been the most consistent, I guess. I think that was Bobo. Bobo's the most consistent.
Yeah, Bobo was my grade. Overall team grade, I'm gonna go with a B because I agree with Cal. I'm gonna get a defense a D. I'm gonna get the offense a B+ because they've come along. And then our special teams, man, our special teams are pretty solid. So I give our special teams an A. I feel like we can pretty much always count on them. So it's going to equal out to maybe like a B, a slightly above a B, a 86. So, you know what I'm saying? Not a B-, but not a B+.
Slide scale. That's what's up. I think I got, I'm going to let I'm gonna let my partner CA go. Call let me see if we try to leave no meat on the bone from Coach since he came in late. CA,
Rip it down, CA.
Same thing to you, folks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much meat left on the bone, but give me your mid-season grade for whatever position coach or player, and what position player or coach has been the most consistent.
I'm gonna get the answers I had initially, but I'm gonna tell you this much: ain't no meat left on this bone. We just drug the defense through the mud. Cal named every position group on offense, and then and JB just stole all my little thunder. Because I ain't gonna lie, I had Drew Bobo with the high mid-season grade A-. Again, just as you said, unexpected, playing with the whole tornado storm going on around him. Young guys in, old guys that can't play that been there. Shout out again.
Take your time. Call Coach over there quiet. He got a little pen.
I ain't got nothing to do with Coach. That between you and Coach. Anyway, so got Bobo lined up with that mid-season A-. My most consistent group, I'm gonna have to say tight ends. I think that we just went to them late. They've been waiting on us to come see them. And Luck was just the recipient. And shout out to him, a pre-birthday present. To get in that end zone 3 times is always special. But that's all I got. I think that I do want to give an honorable mention to Dylan Bell. Being able to step up. I think we lost Kobe Young. He's played every position we could ask for him to step in and play. And that consistency is going to be needed because when Zachariah Branch needs a breather, hey, we got Dylan Bell. Running back need a breather, hey, we got Dylan Bell. Need something going on out wide at the X, we still got Dylan Bell. Return game, I don't give a damn what it is. You plug and play that cat. And that's going to be a benefit to the program to have a guy like that can come in and heal all wounds. So, I'm extremely excited about those 3 pieces. Cole, ain't much meat left on that bone. I dare you to pick somebody off that defense. You find what you got.
I think he's ready. I ain't saying to you, Coach. Do I need to re-say the question?
No good. Yeah, hey man, y'all tried to strip the meat off the bone, but
I saw Coach over there tinkling. I saw him.
You gotta figure out something.
Hey, I packed my ham.
He went and got a running back. That's all it left.
Hey, listen, I went and packed my plate before dinner started. So, hey, man, listen, shout out to everybody y'all said. I'm in agreement with all that, man. Bobo, hey, y'all know we've been hard on Bobo on this show, man. He came in, he adjusted his offense to Stockton, and he's been getting better every week. Let me tell you, he started out good and just getting better every week. But, yeah, you are right.
Coach,
one of my
only
guys.
9 starts to your point.
Right. 9 starts total. That's all Gunner got. You know what I'm saying? I know he's been in the program a long time. Gunner been playing lights out. That's it, man. There's no other way to say Gunner been playing lights out. But in that backfield, man, the most consistent been that dude, Chauncey Bowens. That dude,
stay healthy though, right?
You called it too. You called it, Coach.
He had a hamstring for a half or something, and he still averaged. Yo, dude is toting that tater. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the grade I want to give an A to these true freshmen that's playing in real snaps. This one Gaston.
Talking about, Coach? Who we talking about? Yeah,
this one Gaston, this Dontrell Glover, Taylor before he got hurt. Shout out to Dominic Kelly, the DB, the one DB that has played and ain't gave nothing up. I'm looking forward to. I want this dude. I don't know. I kind of want
him back out there.
I want him out there too, Coach. I'm with you. Keep going, Coach. You're doing your thing, baby.
And I'm gonna end it like this. You know what I'm saying? Respect to the tailgate king himself. Shout out to Elias Williams. The dude is he's another target. He's drawing PIs. He's drawing PI. Yeah, like either he gonna catch it or you gonna have to give him a 15 yards.
He's a physical freak.
Either way, we getting the first down. We got now that Kobe, shout out to Kobe Young, man. He did his thing, but now he ain't out there. Hey, we got
Noah time. Look at his fish.
I didn't say he was elite. I never said he was elite, Maurice. I said he been doing good. That's 2 different things, my guy.
They're giving his props because we've been dogging.
Y'all cannot like the screens all you want, but Zachariah took one of them screens 47 yards to the house.
But listen, Coach,
first downs every time we throw these screens, dog.
At least you see why he run the screen because we run so much off of it. We see
it's so much, but you got to to set that up. You setting it up.
Right.
Man, damn.
Lucky. One of Lucky touchdowns was a screen and go. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying?
That's why he was wide open.
Wide open. Ain't even nobody in the camera shot. That's Bobo. Not Bobo.
Hey,
man, we ain't got to entertain everything.
We don't hit our.
Damn, CA, you hit that on the head.
We don't hit our hour mark, man. You know, this is where Coach normally wrap it up. And what I would do is I'm gonna go a quick round about the table. To my partner JV, man, let everybody know what you got going on, where they can find you at, or any last parting words.
Man, look, I was just really pleased with the game, the outcome of the game for sure, man. But shout out to the stadium of Bulldog fans.
Yeah, gotta get my percussion right. Put JV up big. There you go.
There we go. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to everybody who showed up at the stadium, man. Because that atmosphere was electric. Shout out to all the homies. We were hanging out, tailgating, and have a great time. I'm gonna tell you what, man. This season, we enjoying these games. So you're gonna find me at these games. That's what it's gonna be. And here on Tuesday nights, man, with my brethren, talking these dogs and giving y'all the inside and keeping it real.
Made up a word, didn't I?
Let him have that,
don't. Hey.
The moderator is on fire tonight.
My partner E-Rob, man, what's happening? Let us know what you got going on with fire, yeah, man.
Yeah, man, you can only host like once a month, dog. You well, you own one. Hey, man, shout out to my boy JV, man. For I ain't gonna say it was the 11th hour, but it was the 10th hour. My boy came through with them dope ass tickets. Shout out to Hina. I saw Hina on our way. Hey man, we found Hina. So if y'all was looking for, we found her. Hey man, shout out to Bulldog Nation. I'm gonna say it one more time. That damn fourth quarter was elite. Let me tell you, my ears couldn't take it no more. They just shut down. I couldn't even hear shit. So it was unbelievable. We definitely had an effect on the game. And in terms of finding me, you'll find me here on Tuesday night. Like I said, this is the most talking I do all week. So let's go.
Cool, Cal, my partner from Jim My Damn Opinion, man. Let them know they can find you, what you got going on.
First, I wanted to say, man, Saturday I was down in Athens, man. We kicked it with my boys. We had a great time. The atmosphere was unreal, man. That was big time SEC college football. The atmosphere was just electric. From shit, we got out there about 6-7 o'clock in the morning. In the morning.
There you go.
To get the right spot and all of that. So, man, we had a good time. Met some good people. And these are my parting words. We didn't hit on it, but Thorson, who's the kicker? Is it Thorson or
no? You talking about the field goal kicker?
Did we lose him?
The kicker,
field goal kicker. That's 91. That's God, don't get me wrong.
Well, anyway, whatever your damn name is, don't kick the ball out of bounds no more. We didn't mention that. We didn't mention that, but we can't continue to do that. He did that twice in a row, gave up short fields. That was another contributing factor to obviously them having some quick drives and going down and scoring. Don't kick the damn ball out of bounds anymore. If you do, man, I'm going to have to come down there and talk to you for a minute.
But keep kicking them field goals, Peyton.
Keep kicking the field goals. Stop kicking the shit out of
that's right.
My OG, Collie Paul homeboy, CA. Tell them where they can find you and what you got going on.
8 o'clock Tuesday nights, man. Right here, Respect These Hedges. Every now and again, I'm gonna sneak on there with that and Cool Cal. Just My Damn Opinion. Shout out to Bulldog Bourbon Club, Morris Hall Tailgate. Big bro Maurice Dixon, man. We're gonna have to get you in the Athens, man. Going to get you on the sidelines and get you to figure out how to call the offense, man. You more than welcome to come down, bro. I got to have you. We're gonna figure this out. Mike Bobo doing this thing, but man, nothing else. What I will say is bye week, man. We on to Jacksonville to kick these Gators' ass. I don't care how you put it. I'm going down there and we ready.
That's what I'm talking about. Before I let Coach go, I'm gonna let him bring it up. This his show, his thing, that what he do. Appreciate you letting me to drive the wheel tonight. I took full advantage of it, man. I sure appreciate it. But yeah, you can find me and Cool Cal and my partner AP tomorrow night. Jim My Damn Opinion. We're gonna be talking about some of the same thing we talked about tonight, plus some other ish. So join us tomorrow night, man. And Coach, gonna bring it in, man. It's your thing.
Hey man, I appreciate my guys for holding it down, man, while I was out handling academia with my son on his birthday. Shout out to my son.
Good stuff.
Shout out to little
Happy
coach.
birthday. Happy
Shout out to
birthday.
little
Yeah,
coach.
so, you know what I'm saying? We out here trying to figure out what school we're going to in high school. So, hey, man, appreciate everybody showing up, man. Michael Baker said that's why coaches coach. Hey, they left me a little meat on the bone, Baker. They didn't even show it. You know what I'm saying? So he said he giving us A+ mid-season grade. We appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
Salute, man.
Hey,
Salute.
that matter.
We come in here, man. We try to, like we say, we try to keep it as real as we can without, you know what I'm saying, tearing people too much. You know what I'm saying? We still dogs at the end of the day. And like CA said, man, I'm ready to, hey, man, I don't like the fact that they fired their coach, but it is what it is. They trying to get all the motivation they can. To
I love it. I
Dogs,
don't
you know
care.
what I'm saying? They ain't beat the Dogs, and you know, since Barack
Need
was
more
in office
people.
or
It
something
ain't
like
gonna
that.
work. Need more people.
Hey, shout out to Bo Gardner, the nation's best long snapper, baby. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it going. I always
Here you
want to
go
shout
with
out
that,
my guy Bo. Hey, I'm watching games all across college, and the snaps is going everywhere.
Hey,
Shout out
look,
to
Gunner saved him.
He
Gunner
got
saved
saved
him.
Coach. Hey.
Huh? Hey, now. But
Hey,
we
man,
all dogs. There we go.
Right. Every Tuesday, man, you can find us here 8 o'clock on Respect the Hedges. Make sure y'all get out there tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Catch Cal and Shawty on Just My Damn Opinion. You never know. Hey, man, make sure y'all get in for that stopwatch. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to buy some. Cool Cal tried to tell us to dump the stat.
Man.
We held on a little longer than we probably should, but you know, it be like that sometimes.
It's cheap now. You that's a penny stock now. You get that cheap.
It's a
Keep
penny
that
stock.
OU stock. Man, ever since I bought it, that shit been going backwards.
And we appreciate everybody, man, on Tailgate Kings,
Yeah.
Facebook, Fanatic Sports, YouTube, Respect the Hedges, YouTube, Just My Damn Opinion, YouTube, everybody in the comments, man. Hey, and Hina did get some really good footage for y'all, and I'm gonna have that up for y'all next week to show y'all, man. She got a lot of good footage from this great atmosphere this past Saturday. Hey, shout out to Dog Nation in the stands, including my guys that went to the game. They said, man, I heard several national media people that was there say this is the loudest that the stadium has ever been. So we got to keep doing that, you know what I'm saying, to help these dogs out. So with that said, man, be here next Tuesday, 8 p.m. So we get ready to talk about how we're going to take down these Gators. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do. Respect these hedges, man. And as always, go Dogs.
Go Dogs.